Now for number 2, we have here 6x squared plus 12x equals 18. The first thing you must do is to make sure that your given quadratic equation is in the form of ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0, which is our standard form. So we need to arrange our given equation to 6x squared plus 12x minus 18 equals 0. Of course, that is applying addition property of equality. Next, identify our A, B, and C. A is 6, B is 12, and C is negative 18. So let's solve for the sum of the roots, which is negative b over a equals. Substituting negative, so I'll just copy negative sign, and then fraction bar, rb is 12, ra is 6. Simplifying, negative 12 over 6 is equal to negative 2. So that is the sum of the roots. Next, if I have here in the product of the roots, which is c over a, so the product of the roots is c over a equals c is negative 18 over a is 6. Simplifying negative 18 over 6 will give me negative 3. So this is the product of the roots. Now, to verify our answer, let's do some checking. We have here 6x squared plus 12x equals 18. Again, applying the APE, what we had done on here, we're going to have here to transform it in standard form, which is 6x squared plus 12x minus 18 equals 0. Next, as you can see, all of the terms has a common factor of 6. So we can factor out 6. I'm going to have your x squared and then plus 12 is divisible by 6, so the second term will become 2x. Negative 18 is divisible by 6, so that will give me negative 3 equals 0. Now factor out x squared plus 2x minus 3. Let's focus here at C. We have here negative 3. So let's have here a scratch. Negative 3 is equal to, we have here a factor of negative 3 times 1. Also, you can also factor out negative 3. You can also have factors like 3 times negative 1. Now look at our B. We have here 2. So the sum of the factors should be 2. So checking here, we have here negative 3 plus 1 will give us negative 2. So this is a wrong factor for our quadratic equation. Next is to test the next one. 3 minus 1 will give us, here 3 minus 1 will give us positive 2. So therefore, of course, we can use now this 3 times negative 1. So let's open up some parentheses here. So I'm going to have here x, and then again, x here equals 0. Then I'll just copy the factor. I have here positive 3. So that's plus 3 for the first factor. And then we have here negative 1. So copy x minus 1. Applying zero product property, we're going to have here x plus 3 equals 0. And then the other one is x minus 1 equals 0. Applying APE, x equals negative 3 for our x sub 1. For our x sub 2, we're going to have here positive 1. Now, we have obtained the roots. So our roots are negative 3 or positive 1. Let's erase this scratch. Let us now solve for the sum of the roots. For the sum, we have x sub 1 plus x sub 2 is equal to negative 3 plus 1. That is equal to negative 2. And then for the product of the roots, x sub 1 times x sub 2 is equal to negative 3 times positive 1. That is equal to negative 3. So allow me to write this again. Negative 3. Yeah. And then let's compare our answer. We have here for the sum negative 2. Alright, so for the sum of the roots, we have negative 2. And then for the product of the roots, we have negative 3.